Taking a little break, cob therapy. We are clay plastering a ceiling right now. And when I say we, I mean me, because I'm social distancing. This is a great way for me to decompress. But right now I'm putting it all together. You see that clay plaster up there? Now, I still have to burnish it, and you see that I still have marks up there. I'm gonna compress those things. I like movement in my plaster. It's hard when you first start. What I notice is that you're trying to make it so it's just smooth. It doesn't have any texture. It doesn't have any semblance of a handmade trowel mark. So I love it. And I try to make patterns with it. And right now I need to make sure that this doesn't dry at my edges before I finish, because then you'll see that line. So that's what I'm working on now. Just wanted to give you a little update. Game on. Cob therapy, the clay plaster has been applied to the ceiling. It is now slowly drying, and I am waiting to burnish that. So when you look up at a clay plaster on a ceiling, you'll see trowel marks, and you might even see a few wakes. The whole goal is to try to get it as flat as possible when you're applying that coat. Now on ceilings, I typically only do one coat, and I really try to make it a little bit thicker, 1/8 of an inch, just because it's so hard. I don't want to go 2 coats on that thing. So if I wanted to do a little bit more to this, you could always do a clay paint, which we'll talk about in another video, but you'll see that there are marks on this ceiling, and I'm going to try to get at them with my burnishing tools. And for a white ceiling, now it looks gray here, just there's a lot of water in it. I like to use a plastic Japanese trowel to really press in that sand and sort of work out any other irregularities that I don't like. But basically what you see is what you get. You know, you gotta apply the plaster right, or the way you want it, and then that's the look that it's basically gonna turn out to be. Now I'm gonna get some of those, sort of that trowel mark there, you see, I'm gonna try to really smooth that out there. There's a lot of open pores that I'm gonna really press in once it sets up a little bit more. So there you have it. Clay plaster, a lot of work to do this little ceiling, but worth it for the people that are gonna be sleeping in this room. So worth it.